Match, dance, daily life, learn, news and events outdoors. All right. See what it's looking like. Test, test, test. 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 All right, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Test. And all of that down. Yeah, y'all forgive me. Multi-streaming, a little tough. You ain't do it before. So yeah, we about to get into some of these trailers, maybe a demo or two. But yeah, all gaming related stuff. So we gonna get right into it. I'm only checking out stuff that I would actually play or if it looks interesting. So I don't care about Mario Kart World or none of that. So alright, we gonna get with it. Okay. Okay. See the stream health on that joint. Alright, good to go. Alright, we're about to get into some of these joints. Alright, we're about to get into some of these joints. We good. Everything's clicking. Alright. Do the first joint. Alright, what they got out? Look at this. Pizza Bandit. I had that up earlier. Need to watch that. What Scum got going on? I actually never played Scum. Alright, let's see what they're talking about on this joint. This can't be a real game. real game. That's a real game? What is this? Pizza Bandit. Oh, this is legit like a... This is like Left 4 Dead. Nah, this low key look fun. Nah, he shot the Pizza Bandit. Kids of War and Overcooked.
Our ship is almost fixed, but due to the time reapers, we can't complete the recovery process. Please come inside this repair shop. There are some time reapers out there though. It must not be a big deal to you.
Always look at the animation.
The door on the way to this repair shop is blocked. Just closed it. I know you always have C4 in your bag.
These models look crazy.
You know what? I miss this fog. Reminds me of the old days.
I'm not gonna lie, I respect the fact that they're trying to do new stuff, but you can see in the animations, like this animation, like right here. Like the over the shoulder animation. This is just a generic over the shoulder animation.
You know what?
It's like all
I
stock
miss this
stuff.
fog. Reminds me of the old days. Anyway, looks like the big one is coming.
Sponge damage, roll out the way. What is it? What is... I do them like that though. Yeah. Is that Pizza Bandit? We'll watch it. We'll watch it. Add it to the wish list. Just to see. Just want to watch it, follow it, see what happens. All right. Red zone. Red zone.
many you can trust out here, but sometimes we have to work together.
This looks nice. Nice little farm. That's a truck. Base truck. Beams on the guns. Airdrops.
This is Command. Receive your broadcast. Unit has been dispatched to your location. Stand by.
That gunplay right there. Let's check that out. Reload was kind of slow. Shooting looks real good. It's like chemistry. It's actually, yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Yeah, I kind of like that. IGN, come on, help the studio, help the devs out, brother. Like at least link to it. Motherfuckers do not care. Wouldn't it make more sense for them to just link to the? They do it. I've seen them do it for specific games. I've seen it. So yeah, I don't know if you gotta pay to get the link. Going on. Where we at? Where we at? All right, good output rate. Yeah, that was pretty tough. I like this. I thought some of these character models in the beginning were a little funny style, but oh yeah, everything looks real smooth. The lighting is dope. I grew up playing Arma, so if you guys are like Arma 3, so it's like a mil sim, and yeah, that game is really janky. It's very in depth, has a very detailed, um, yeah, it's very detailed, deep customizations and player mechanics, healing, driving, all of that. So when I see stuff like this with the night vision, all the different weapons, the good animations, the shooting, it makes me think about Arma 4 that's supposed to be coming out. So okay. Um let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna add this to the wish list. I like this. Dread Zone. Yeah, let's add Dread Zone to the wish list. Survival game set in a deadly quarantine zone. Scavenge for resources. Craft tools. Build shelter and survive against dangerous animals, zombies, mutants, and other survivors. Okay, so it's typical formula, but with its own little twist on it. Yeah, we'll add that to the wish list. Typical formula, but money. All right, sweet. So what we're gonna do is let's go to the next one. Let's find something else. This is Scum. I actually have Scum. I haven't played it much. I played just a small little bit of it. What's going on, Rocky Mountain Ranger? Thanks for joining. Just catching up on some of these game releases from the Game Fest.
Peggy 18.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Big hit alike. Witness this apogee. No fantasy. Big hit alike. Mix up pure alchemy. Lethality. Big hit alike. Big hit alike. Yeah, big hit alike.
Your heart just got harder.
Okay, so this is the 1.0. I don't remember Scum being this silly. Yeah, that looks alright. I'm good off that though. Hard pass on that joint. Alright, what else it got? Death Stranding 2 on the beach, official explorer. Nope, we already saw that. Check that out. Ahoy. So a lot of these I saw, and just based off the thumbnails, I added them to my added them to the wish list. But check out some of these. Yeah, like I saw the Mafia Old Country. Let's check out this Pioneer. This looks kind of sick. I like the art style so far. Crossbow action. Okay, so first person survival MMO shooter. Crash 5 in both PvE missions and PvP engagements. So I saw a lot about this. A lot of people saying that this was garbage. A lot of people saying this was trash. A lot of people saying this was garbage. Oh, what is this? What is the game though? Stuart, this card trailer for Monza, that third-person action adventure open world. Former elite soldier with a mysterious neural implant that haunts him with memories of past traumatic missions. All right, so it's one of those. It's one of those games.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
Heard this was like locked at 30 frames per second.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Keep your lens speed on.
In years. I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
This character model looks so crazy.
I don't want any part of your future. You don't deserve what they gave you. It's activating.
You're one of them. You're working with them. No, please. What do you mean one of them?
Yeah, that should look garbage. Yeah, we'll reset that. And then Yeah, we'll just record that then, and hopefully that goes well. Just do the yeah, we'll just do the vertical joints. The vertical streams cracking. Right. Oh, shit. Yeah. All right. Ahoy. Let's see what they got going on.
Every voyage begins with a plan. A vision etched on parchment, foretelling glory or downfall. It is in our nature to conquer what others fear. Death and dishonor.
A lot of people say all Unreal Engine games. Somebody just commented on one of my TikToks, one of my videos, that all Unreal Engine games look the same. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they look the same at all. I think a lot of people are using a lot of assets from the Unreal store, and they're not developing their own animations and textures and stuff, so everything tends to look the same. But yeah, this
Fame and fortune.
you got to be unique. Like even when you do your guns, right? Like if you look at the guns, like in Arena Breakout versus Tarkov, Tarkov is way more grittier. So when you see guns, they're going to be like scrapped up, scraped up, dings on them. I mean, they use a different engine, but still, they had to actually do those guns, right? Do the sound, do the textures, do the models, right? Put their own flair on them.
The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become. We arrive, but never at our final destination. So we chart our next course.
Some gameplay first. Kickstarter 4 days ago.
At Arena's public other details. The 18th century was an immensely colourful period.
Oh yeah, you see even with this, like they're putting their own flair on it. I like that. That's cool. But now I just want to see some gameplay.
Players, rather than marketing beats or
Yeah, Kickstarter. So I don't even know if you can you add this to my Steam wish list already? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's the same cinematic trailer. Yeah, it looks cool, but I need to see some gameplay. right, what else we got? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Did I watch this ill trailer? No, I wishlist this a long time ago. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I wishlist this a while ago. Let's check this out. This is fire. If I remember, this is like the actual gameplay too. This looks really nice. Look how smooth this looks. That's nice. There was no before he did that, there was no indication to do that, so that was pretty cool. This looks fire. This looks crazy. Yeah. Shots. That's fire. dismemberment is crazy. For real, why the fuck would they put that in that trailer, dog? Oh yeah, but this is gonna be a game that I definitely play. Looks good. Saw this expanse joint. Let's see if expanse. We can check this out. This is the new Invincible fighting game.
Let's just skip to the part where we fight. How's a concussion sound?
Some things just feel right. When I first laid eyes on Invincible Versus, my thoughts were something along the lines of, yeah, that makes sense. If you were going to choose a comic book to adopt into a fighting game, you could do a lot worse than Robert Kirkman's magnum opus. It's got everything you need for a tag fighter. Bone-crunching hits.
I hate when ING they give their little opinions. So just play the stuff, bro. We do not need to hear
a big cast of
witty, sarcastic remarks
to draw from, a cool art style, plenty of unique superpowers that can easily be converted into special moves, the works. But Invincible Versus has a secret weapon too. Its developer, Quarter Up. That name might not be familiar to you yet. They're a new studio, but they're anything but rookies.
Your number's up!
Several members of the 40-plus person development team played a core role in the development of 2013's Killer Instinct, and you can feel that influence. Seeing Invincible Versus is one thing, but when I sat down to play it and speak with members of the team, I knew I was among fellow sickos, and I mean that in the most complimentary way.
Watch out!
One of the problems with previewing a fighting game is that you never have enough time with it to really dig into its systems. This is an incredibly complex genre. Every time you sit down with a new fighting game, it's a new experience. Some of it's like riding a bike. Hold back to block, your assist button will also tag if you hold it, that sort of thing. But a lot of it is new. You gotta learn your button layout. You gotta figure out how combos work, what kind of defensive systems you have, what your special moves do, all kinds of stuff. If I had my way, I would have spent hours in Invincible Versus' training mode just tinkering with teams and learning how things worked. As it was, I only had about an hour, but even with such limited time, I left feeling like I knew what Invincible Versus was by the time I put my fight stick down.
Tell Angstrom he can kiss my ass!
Let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. Invincible Versus is still very, very early in development. It absolutely nails the look and general vibe of the show, mostly because Quarter Up is working directly with the folks who made it. There's still a lot left to do. The build I played didn't have proper lip syncing yet, for instance. But if you're worried about whether this will honor the source material, don't be. Invincible is a brutal, bloody, often shocking story, and that's reflected in how the characters interact on screen. If you're the one dishing out the hurt, your character will quite literally get blood on their hands. It just isn't theirs. Meanwhile, if you're the one getting hit, it'll be obvious. If you've been blocking with your face, the bruises will make sure everyone knows it. That pristine costume will look like you've lost a fight with a lawnmower. The rest of you will resemble a prize fighter who just went 12 rounds with a heavyweight. Or just Mark himself after he's been fighting his dad. Invincible Versus is far from the first fighting game to do real-time battle damage, but it looks great, and I appreciated how I could tell who was winning without looking at the health gauge at the top of the screen, and that it matched the show's visual language. There's a lot of blood here, folks. And hey, if you end a fight with the right special or super move, and we'll dig into the gameplay in a second, I promise, you can pop Adam Eve's head off or turn Bulletproof into a series of limbs missing a torso.
This is gonna hurt! Not done yet! Last one!
And it's not just the characters absorbing all this damage. The environments will feel the impact of these super-powered brawls too. There's less of a visible impact on the moon because, well, the moon is kind of empty. But in a city, you're gonna see buildings falling down, cars getting totaled, streets getting torn up, the works. Superheroes trying to kill each other generally doesn't go well for anyone or anything else in the immediate area. And hey, just because you start a brawl in a city street doesn't mean it'll end there. You can absolutely punch somebody so hard they break orbit or end up on another different stage.
Watch out!
Okay, so the presentation stuff is pretty cool, but the appeal of any fighting game is the actual fighting. I didn't have enough time to really dig into Invincible vs.'s core system, but a fighting game can't just have smart design choices backing it. Landing hits has to feel good too, and Invincible vs. has that part down pat. In a lot of ways, it resembles the tag fighters of yesteryear, but there are some unique twists here. You've got your standard light, medium, and heavy attacks, as well as a light auto combo for folks like me who were just starting out. Special moves are their own button. You can do things like switching between crouching and standing normals to spice things up. So the core gameplay is a lot like Mario.
Do all fighting games do that now? To where you have like a special move button? Back in the day, you had to hit like a nice little combo to get that off.
Marvel or Dragon Ball open up new routes and jaw-removing supers for when you're ready to cash out, and see a slick animation that will leave your opponent getting literally scraped off the area floor. Plus, they're easy to do. Just press heavy and special at the same time and you're golden. Standard tag fighter stuff. But what makes Invincible vs. cool are the core systems. Some of them you've seen before. You've got a push block to get people off of you, snapbacks to bring a damaged backliner back in so you can keep pouring up the hurt, defensive saves where you can bring in another character to save the one getting comboed, assists for each character that isn't on the field, this is a tag team game after all, ground bounces to set up interesting combo opportunities, and the like. There are way too many options to dig into here. But if you're worried that the simplified control scheme means Invincible vs. might not have the juice, let me alleviate that concern for you right now. Once I got put into a high-low mix-up I block stunned by Bulletproof's Rekka, I knew this was a game for degenerates, which again, I saw as a compliment. One thing I will dig into is how Invincible vs. determines combo length. As you hit your opponent, you'll see a meter build up. Fill it and your combo will end, because your opponent will fall out. This means that while basic combos in Invincible vs. aren't short, they're not as long as the ones you'll find in Marvel 3 or Dragon Ball FighterZ. You'll be out of that combo and back in the action, or dead, before your next birthday.
Come here!
But there is a way around that. Tag in one of your other characters and you'll reset part of that combo meter, allowing you to lay down additional smack. Getting the most out of your characters requires spending meter or cycling through your team. Neither of these concepts is new, but I appreciate what Quarter Up is doing to make Invincible vs. unique. I also like how different the characters feel. The build I played only had 4 fighters to choose from, but Bulletproof and Thula quickly stood out to me, though neither Invincible nor Adam Eve felt bad. Part of the fun of a tag fighter is building a team that works for you. These characters already feel quite different from one another, and that's a good thing. Thula slicing you to pieces with her hair? Rad. Bulletproof calling you a cab? Iconic. The other thing I appreciate are the little touches, from the unique intro dialogue between the characters, this is becoming more and more rare in modern fighters, and the Dragon Ball Fighter style clashes when a new character comes in. These serve to reset the playing field and let you take a breath. But there's also more unique dialogue here too. I love stuff like this, and I'm happy Quarter Up has embraced it wholeheartedly.
Go ahead. Cry for your father again.
When I set my arcade stick down after about an hour with Invincible vs., I felt pretty good. Trying a new fighting game is a lot like driving a new car for the first time. You've got a general idea of what you're getting, but the devil is in the details. I left pretty pleased with my test drive. Quarter Up still has a lot.
Yeah, it looks alright. I don't know, it looks cool, but I'm not too excited for it. Okay. What else we got? What else do we have? No straight roads. What's this? Good off that. This right here. Atmosphere. Morbid metal. Alright. I don't know if I really care for Warhammer like that. Breaker. Let's check that out. In 017. 7. Ferocious. Okay. Spacecraft. Baker. Okay. Yeah, outside.
And now, our hero Yasuke soars into the arena! Listen to the roar of that crowd!
He's truly a fan favorite, I'll tell ya! Each time he steps into that ring, he blows us away completely!
Let's see if he's able to do it once again, and maybe rack up a new high score in this grueling training gym!
Let's not hold him back any longer! I know the king of the jungle is dying to hunt his prey! 3, 2, 1, let the battle begin!
I'm super good off that. I'm good off that. Let's check out this atmosphere. Get me satisfactory vibes. Put around space, explore floating islands of this human colony. Find scraps, build your ship, and discover what happened to the others in atmosphere. An upcoming sky high survival adventure game. Okay. Love any game with a jetpack.
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelite hack-and-slash that is built for intense combo-driven combat. You play as an advanced AI, trapped inside a deadly simulation. Your mission? Explore its beautiful and brutal iterations, grow stronger, and prove your worth to your creator. You'll control up to 3 characters. It's a bit like switching weapons in a shooter, except here, you're switching full-on playstyles. Each character has their own unique combat style and active abilities, which are unlocked as you explore the simulation. You can even chain attacks between different characters. Start with Vector to quickly dispatch enemies, switch to Flux for a flurry of hits, and finish your combo with Echo's special attack. Mastering each playstyle will be essential, as you'll face a variety of powerful enemies, each with their own attack patterns and weaknesses. And at the end of every biome, you'll face powerful bosses. These are dramatic, high-stakes encounters designed to be tough but rewarding. Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change, and you'll have to adapt and make strategic choices to succeed. Choose character upgrades, buffs, or curses that change how you play. Play the free demo tomorrow.
Subject decimated.
We're the rats in this cage. You're going to get us out of here. We better get some work.
Let's see some gameplay there. Doesn't not moved. It's like a Jurassic this acting past ferocious trailer for this upcoming AA level FPS survival adventure.
Hi, I'm Leonard Safang.
None of these games look, I feel like we've seen all these genres, all these styles of games before.
Welcome, Pioneers, to our very first look at the development build of Spacecraft. We're really excited to show you where the game's at right now and give you a feel for some of the systems we're building behind the scenes. Keep in mind, everything you're about to see is work in progress and doesn't yet fully reflect what we envision for the game at launch. In this dev blog, we're focusing on the tutorial, which gives you your first taste of how the game plays and introduces some of the core systems. Your journey starts on Babylon 7, a space station owned by the company. Stations like this are central to the game. They're where you'll refine resources, trade goods, upgrade your ships, and more. In the tutorial, Babylon 7 is a solo instance, but in the full game, stations will be important multiplayer hubs for interaction and cooperation. We've designed piloting to be intuitive, built around 2 key concepts, flight path and flight speed. Your ship moves based on the direction you're facing, and you can smoothly throttle up or down to manage your play is. You'll manage building systems to handle them safely. For certain materials, you'll need to land.
Come on now. Yeah. With planets and crafting. Big promise, huge feature sets, all in multiplayer. Way too ambitious. Sound like another. Dude, yep. Yeah, I'm good off this one too. See what they got for this one.
Hey everyone, I'm Z, founder and CEO of Serenity Forge and director of Fractured Blooms.
And I'm Maddie, creative lead on Fractured Blooms.
On the surface, Fractured Blooms is a cozy farming and life sim. It's a game about smart planning, time loops, and managing your home. But beneath that surface, something is wrong. And the more you try to fix it, the more the truth seeps through. In this game, every choice matters.
You play as Angie, a teenage girl who wakes up one day finding herself stuck in a time loop of farming, cooking, and doing household chores. Each loop, you start with limited stamina that you use for managing your garden. Every seed you plant, every time you water or harvest, it all drains stamina. Some are quick and easy, others are more demanding, but give bigger payoffs. You'll need to plan what to plant, when, and how it fits into your next loop. So, every choice you make in the garden will cascade into the rest of the game.
The food you harvest from your garden feeds directly into your cooking. And cooking in Fractured Blooms is all about creativity and efficiency. You have to think on your feet about how to use the ingredients available to you, and, over time, unlock new recipes as you keep progressing in the game. Cook well, and you'll prepare meals that will give you more time and energy to tackle your chores. Cook poorly, and you'll be scrambling with fewer actions left. It's a test of timing, precision, and creativity, where crafting the right dish under pressure can...
I don't know what the fuck this is, but this seems interesting as hell. It's like a new spin, new take on a game, right?
Make or break your next move.
Before bed, you'll have to make sure to finish your chores by cleaning up the house. The faster you clean, the sooner you'll get to bed. And the earlier you sleep, the more stamina you'll recover for the next loop.
So between farming, cooking, and cleaning the house, it's an interconnected loop of resource management, time management, choosing priorities, and mastering your daily routine. Each cycle is a fresh chance to improve, whether your daily routine. Each cycle is a fresh chance to improve, whether that's optimizing your run, experimenting with new crops and recipes, or pushing deeper into the mystery around you.
Because the more you loop, the more cracks start to show. Angie's story isn't what it seems. Memories bloom while reality fractures. This house isn't what you think it is, and the truth may just be hiding in plain sight.
It's cozy, it's creepy, and it's deeply meaningful. Fractured Blooms rewards players who love to plan, optimize, and uncover emotional narratives through gameplay and experimentation.
So if you're into farming sims, psychological horror, time loops, and games that slowly reveal their true colors, Fractured Blooms is for you.
You can wishlist Fractured Blooms on Steam right now. Visit us at serenityforge.com for more information.
Dinner is ready.
Very unique. I like it. want that one either.
This place, it remembers you. And it's not finished with you yet. What is happening? The lines, they're fading. Where the island ends, you begin. It's getting harder to tell. I've been trapped for what seems like an eternity. Just give it time. You'll learn to live with it too. This doesn't change what you left behind. The pain, the voices, every choice you've made. Strange how fragile truth becomes here. Stranger still how much you trusted. Here you are, tracking yourself deeper. I'll be waiting for you, down in the mines. We'll confront the source of all this suffering. And maybe, buried beneath it all, lies an answer.
When they are right.
Yeah, I like this. This gives me vibes like BioShock. So let's check this out. On the wish list. Let's add this to the wish list. Demo. Add to library. Rhyme 2. In Hus. Armatic. Over the Hill. That looks cool. This. I saw that one. Knox. He's starting to hit, boy. I am doing video game reactions on my channel. Okay. Well, stop it. Hmm. $37 full replay. Video. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it there for the Nizite. Appreciate everybody who came and tuned in. I'll be going live probably tomorrow, this weekend. So yeah, y'all stay blessed, get rest. Have a great day tomorrow.